Hey, we've got some great guests, don't we, Reggie?
Yeah, we do.
And the one that I want to tell you about is Sonia McKie, who is the author of Why Am I Still Single? Think that'll rock?
I think that'll work. I need to find out.
All right now.
And we also have the Green family, New Order of Praise, a very talented group here in the metro area. Make sure you stay tuned in.
All right. Just as we promised, the one and only, right?
That's right.
All right, Sonia Everett McKie, all the way in from California to talk to us, honor us with her presence about her fabulous book, Why Am I Still Single? They're going to make sure you call in about that. Write us. I know you're going to do it. So, what's going on, Miss Fabulous?
Well, I have a lot of things going on. My book actually is Why Are You Single? And the subtitle is probably not what you think. And I have upcoming projects about,
Cool.
I write TV and film, and I have a film called Held Accountable that's in pre-production right now. And also, I've been nominated for Best Writer for that film for the Entrepreneur on the Move Award show that will be featured in California August the 4th.
All right.
So I'm excited about that, but I'm also excited about my book, Why Are You Single, right now.
Okay. Now,
That's
what
good.
inspired you to write a book on? I read a couple of chapters of your book. I got it kind of late, so I got through a few chapters of it. What inspired you to write that book?
I've been married twice, divorced twice, and I have relationships in between. And, you know, I've been praying with God and everything. God put it on my heart, some things about me, why I was content with being by myself. Why am I single? That came to me when God played back in my life what got me to where I am today. And it prompted me to write this book about why I'm single. And it was revealed to me then, and God showed me then that a lot of this is why other people are single too. And I wanted to share this so other people will have revelation in their lives so that they can know that you're not single from what you think you're single, and it's something deeper than that.
That they don't really want to uncover.
Exactly, because a lot of times people would say, I'm single because I'm cool with being by myself. Or I'm single, I'm too busy as an entrepreneur, handling my business. Other people can't fit in my schedule. But the truth is, you're only busy and you don't want people in your schedule for a reason. And it's not the opposite. And when you read my book and you understand why I'm single, you're going to understand why you're single too. If you are single, or those who, and book is for male and females, and also for people that are in relationships that are unhealthy relationships. This book was designed to help you help yourself. It's not a self-help book where I'm telling you what you need to do.
Right.
Because it's enough of those out there.
Well, let me ask you this. I know when I was reading it, you made an interesting quote in there. You're saying where a lot of men are raised in predominantly female homes, and they don't really know how to be a man because they never had a man or a positive male image to raise them. And I know things have changed from now to when I was younger, because I was raised in a mom with a mom and a dad, you know, Christian values. But I know things have changed so much now. I don't know if my age group use them same excuses. They
Right.
still do. I've heard them. But my thing was, I think you said in your book, while you're looking for that right person, Mr. Right or Miss Right, they're walking past you.
That's right.
On a
Miss-
continuous basis.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of women today, like myself, we want this ready-made man. You need to know how to treat us right off. You need to have your stuff together. You need to know what you're doing. I don't have time to be teaching you. But the truth of the matter is, those men that will know all those things, those men is hard to come by in these days and ages, because those are not the same mothers that are raising them to be that type of way, because the mothers are becoming younger and younger. So the younger and younger that these mothers are bringing these children in the world, it makes it harder for you to find this man that you, quote unquote, is everything ready made up. So I'm not saying to not want those qualities. I'm just saying you have to understand that it might be a man that was raised with just a mom without the father. So he may not do everything exactly right. But that's where you come in. If you learn how to make lemonade with your lemon, everything will be much more happier for you, because everybody is not going to come out perfect, and that's why I say people look at people's relationship, and I mention this in my book, and say, why is he with her or why is she with him? The truth is, one of them learned how to make lemonade with the ugliest lemon. And I say the sweetest lemonade can come from the ugliest lemon. And you have to have that open mind and understand that in these days of the society, that when you have a man that loves you and can respect you, because I don't care what family background you come from, respect is something that they teach in school. You should know, respect everyone's place. They teach you that in kindergarten.
I know one thing for sure, respect is, you earn it, but one thing of it, you get respect, you got to give respect. And when you was talking earlier, it made me think of, I had a comic here that was doing some advertising. He was saying now grandmothers ride around on 20s and smoking blunts. It was a comedy sketch. But he was saying the young mothers now, grandmothers, and they're riding around on 22s.
Because they're in their 30s.
Yeah, they're riding on 22s.
Is girls that's having babies at 15.
Yeah.
And then their babies will grow up and they'll be 15 and they'll repeat the cycle. And now you have a grandma that's 30 and a mama, and that's what's going on right now.
And even the fathers, they're doing the same thing. Hold that thought. We got to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Dr. Linda Kelly, Cobb Wellness and Aesthetics. Renew, rejuvenate, and restore inside and out. She's located in 1905 Woodstock Road, Roswell, Georgia. And her phone number is 770-649-0094. That's 770-649-0094. Dr. Linda Kelly, Cobb Wellness and Aesthetics.
East West Jewelers, the best kept secret in Atlanta. We have the one and only 7 Friday watch. We also have vintage Rolex watches, Trobies with their own story. Mother's Day is approaching fast. Diamonds are their best friend. East West Jewelers, 3005 Peachtree Road, 404-869-9935. Again, 404-869-9935. And don't forget to tell them you heard it on the Art of Relating with JD and Reggie.
Hi, my name is Aretha Cleveland with Winning the Battles in Your Mind. Join us on Saturday, April the 27th, 2013 at the Cobb Galleria Center for families with children stricken with cancer. Join us in saving the future one tie at a time by purchasing your tickets or making a tax-deductible donation online at blacktiesforcancer.org. Again, thank you for saving the future one tie at a time.
Design Phase Boutique, located in Cobb Galleria, the best kept secret in Atlanta. One-of-a-kind design with you in mind. Chic, upscale, we have it all. Listen, stop by and tell them that you heard it on the Art of Relating with JD and Reggie. You got it? Design Phase Boutique, located in Cobb Galleria Center. The telephone number is 770-953-2440. That's 770-953-2440. Remember, they have you in mind with all of their designs. It's the best kept secret. Check it out.
Sonia, tell us how you instill those same values into your daughter's life. I know she watched you as she grew up, and you had certain standards that you gave to her. Tell us about that.
Well, first I want to tell you where my values came from. My mom raised me, her and my stepfather, Juan Hernandez. He passed away with cancer, but he showed us, all girls, how a man is to respect his woman. His values was that a woman should not have to be in need. A man is to make sure his woman is never in need. And with those values, he taught us respect ourselves. So I then, being divorced, I vowed to continue those things with my daughter. And she never saw different men coming in and out of the house, nor has she witnessed or picked up the phone and mom is Bob, mom is John, mom. No, I never gave guys my home number because I wanted to respect my children. They have a father and we're divorced. However, I still need to let her know that as a young woman, that whether you're single or with kids, that these are things that you shouldn't do because you set an example. Even when I was in college, I lived by myself. I never had guys come to my apartment.
Right. I mean, that's a value. That's what you have to do. And that's what a lot of the women are missing, that. Because when my husband died, I did the same thing. Why would you have men in and out of the door? You don't have to do that. Because it lessens you. It lessens what God has created you to be. And he created you to be the powerful Esther, you know, in the book of Proverbs. So he didn't intend for you to walk like you're the opposite of how he made you.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that, because in my book, I mentioned a lot of things based on the principles of God's foundation. And I learned from my pastor, Pastor Hodge, that he spoke on it in church one Sunday, that we look, when people ask you what is your nationality, or what's your what you believe in, or your family ethnicity. Right. Well, God looks at what your mom's foundation was, what your father's foundation, and that's who God see you as. So when you're raising up someone, they're raising up with, well, my mom always cooked this on Sunday, or they always did this, and this is what makes up the person. So when you're trying to raise a child with values, you have to understand those things are something that they're going to take from this, take this, and this is their background. And this is what God sees.
Do you share your advice and your book knowledge and your experience with other females? That do you just kind of all of a sudden come out and start preaching to them when you get a chance?
Well, you know what, Reggie? I mostly have men that ask me all kinds of relationship issues. My Facebook page stay flooded with men concerning, how do I get this woman back? I messed up, or how can I get this relationship on track? I have more men wanting this information. Like, why am I single? They want to know why they single.
Men ask you that?
Men, it's like more men. So they want to know. So I'm like asking Lord, I'm being put in this position. I need you to guide me to answer these questions, because I want to make sure that I'm answering them in the right.
Now, how many of those you think just want to have a conversation with you? Because I'm being a man, I'm thinking most men, they know why they're single. Most of them know it's out of greed, out of different things, you know.
But see, this is the catcher. They might say, I'm single because I know I'm hard to get along with. But why are you hard to get along with? My book is gonna help you
answer all those questions.
So see, it's not that.
No more excuses.
It's not that you saying, well, I'm single because I don't want to settle. Like men will say, I don't want to settle down with one woman. But what is the reason why you don't want to settle down with one woman? When you read the book, you're going to understand what made you think that way. How did you get that way? See, when you understand why it is, then you can understand how to fix it.
Okay.
See, I can tell you all day that's not a good thing. But you're going to resort back to what's normal, what's a habit for you. You'll get a woman, you'll be faithful for a minute, and you go back to what's normal. Why is this you? When you go back to what you witnessed as a child or experienced as an adult,
That's right.
then you will understand why you think the way you think and why you react or act the way you act.
Okay, now since you're saying the men call, text you and different things on how to find out why they're still single.
Okay.
Now, what information would you give your own son?
What I have taught my son from very young in life, whatever you speak over your child life is what he turned out to be.
Okay.
So I learned that from making mistakes with my first child. So with my second child, I told him that you are powerful. You are going to be greatness. And I teach him how to get whatever he wants from a woman. I said, if you be sweet to a woman, you can get anything you want. When he was 3 years old yelling at me, I want this, I want this. I said, you ain't going to get nothing when you talk to a woman like that. Change your tone and you ask. And he would immediately, 3 years old, okay, he'll be sweet to me. Ask me anything. You can get anything. I said, that's how you have to be in life.
Right.
Get anything from a woman.
Well, one
That's
thing
right.
we're gonna have
And that's
to
true.
we're gonna have to
And a lot of men think that they holler and scream.
Or you throw a tantrum.
Right,
And see,
yeah,
I want to cut that out at a young age. I want you to know,
We-
you be sweet to a woman, she'll give you anything she wants.
I want you to tell our viewers how to follow you, and we're gonna have you back again, and they can always follow us on Facebook to find out what's going on with you. But tell
Yes.
our viewers how to get in contact with you and follow you.
Okay, well, you can follow me on Twitter at Sonia McKie. That's SoniaMckie. You can also like my Facebook page, Sonia Everett McKie, SoniaEverettMckie, and SoniaEverettMcKie.com.
All right. And again, it's been a great pleasure
Great
having
pleasure
Miss
having
McKie here
you.
with us today. Valley Girl when she's in California, but some Southern Peach today. And make sure you tune in. We'll
That's
be
right.
right back.
East West Jewelers, the best kept secret in Atlanta. We have the one and only 7 Friday watch. We also have vintage Rolex watches, Trobies with their own story. Mother's Day is approaching fast. Diamonds are their best friend. East West Jewelers, 3005 Peachtree Road, 404-869-9935. Again, 404-869-9935. And don't forget to tell them you heard it on the Art of Relating with JD and Reggie.
Design Phase Boutique, located in Cobb Galleria, the best kept secret in hot Atlanta. One of a kind design with you in mind. Chic, upscale. We have it all. Listen, stop by and tell them that you heard it on the Art of Relating with JD and Reggie. You got it? Design Phase Boutique, located in Cobb Galleria Center. The telephone number is 770-953-2440. That's 770-953-2440. Remember, they have you in mind with all of their designs. It's the best kept secret. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Aretha Cleveland with Winning the Battles in Your Mind. Join us on Saturday, April the 27th, 2013 at the Cobb Galleria Center for families with children stricken with cancer. Join us in saving the future one tie at a time by purchasing your tickets or making a tax-deductible donation online at blacktiesforcancer.org. Again, thank you for saving the future one tie at a time.
All right. We have a fabulous young man here with us today.
That's right.
He's from the Green family, New Order of Praise, Cjay Brown. How you doing today, CJ?
I'm doing fine.
That's good.
Yes,
Your other family members weren't able to get here, come with you today. I know it's 12 of you all.
Right.
So you're the new addition to the group?
Yes, my mom, birthed into the group pretty
Okay.
much. I just stepped into it. I was doing my own thing for R&B for a minute, and I transitioned back to my roots, which is gospel.
Okay.
And I got with the family, and they was singing, going from church to church, singing for a long time, and I just decided to try to take them to another level, with the music. By me, being a producer and working with different artists, and it allowed me to kind of train them and show them how to record, because they weren't used to really
Right.
studio recording. So
Okay.
That's good.
So I know I read the bio of the Green family, New Order of Praise. They actually sung on what we call WLK. It's one of the first black-owned radio station in Atlanta.
That's right.
AM radio. I read that they was singing with Esmond Patterson. So I know that was well before your time. So they actually been singing for quite a while.
right,
And it's 12 of them, right?
right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
they
like the disciples. I
Yes.
like that.
yeah they been doing it for a minute. Like you say, like my aunts. I think it was before my uncle came along with them. They came up on the Mattie Moss. Mattie Moss kind of groomed them as well as Donna.
That was one of my directors too. And she would
Okay.
keep you at church 3 o'clock in
Yeah,
the
that's what
morning.
they said,
And
yeah.
if you could not get that note, you better get it before, because you would be on your knees praying
Mm-hmm.
until you got that note right.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, being that you, for the younger generation, all of your uncles and aunts, and your mom and everything, are older generation, how do relating with them, family members, knowing you trying to add a new flavor, I guess what the young generation call a new flavor to what they're doing, what kind of issues y'all have with personalities?
Well, with personalities, I think the patient part of it. Me, like, I can be in the studio all night, but by them being seasoned and up in age, now it's kind of hard to
They're
get.
kind of old.
Yeah, it's kind of
Now,
get them,
Make
try
sure
to
you said that.
to get
He
their,
said that.
their work ethic pretty much up the part. But
Right.
as far as what I tried to kind of let them know, as far as the releasing of the songs, because we set back like about 2 or 3 times for with our first single,
Right.
and I was just trying to explain to them it's just the process of trying to, once you do the single, you have to promote it, and you gotta do all these different
Right.
things. And
That's right, because you got to get the word out there
That's right.
about what you're doing, and get it together. Because with us, with the show, we can't just, when we leave here, we're still working.
that's right.
And if we don't re-look at, our episodes, we won't know what we need to work on and things like that. And it's all in a process. You're taking them to another level so that it can be cross-generated. You
Right.
understand? And so they have to understand, which for us is kind of hard to understand, because we're used to doing things a certain way,
Right.
a certain time, every day. And it's hard for us sometimes to change. But there's also good change.
Right.
And then when you're willing to listen, because we listen to the younger generation, because you know what you want. We knew what we wanted when we were your age. And we'll listen to you so that we can get to the next, I say, dimension.
Right.
That can't be measured. And that's one of the good things, too, because you kind of want to know what's out there and what to do and what to look for and how to do it and be able to sustain.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, what are what happened in your life that made you want to transition back from R&B into gospel? And was it any particular thing happening in your life? It was a series of things that happened that make you say, well, this ain't where it's at, and I want to go back to my roots.
You know, I've been in church all my life, and you know, God just told me, you know, in order for me to bless you where you need to be, take me where I need to be, I have to do what He want me. I had to walk into the will, you know, and that's what I decided to do. And you know, God bless me now where I'm like a mentor at my church. You know, I'm a youth pastor, and
Excellent.
and I'm able to the same thing that I do with my family. You know, I'm able to, like the young generation at my school, at my church, I'm able to get them together and show them, you know, okay, it's okay to be saved, have fun, and you know, do all these things, because for a long time it was like you have to be a certain way, you know, and it deterred a lot of young generation because they felt like they have to give up a lot of stuff to follow Christ. So what really turned me, what I sung with an R&B group called Gianni, and we released the album, and we, you know, released it overseas, over Japan, and
Good.
and I mean, it went pretty well, but it never could just really take off like it really supposed to, and we had like different episodes of group members, so it kind of, you know, threw me off, and I just sat back and said, well, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and just move forward with the Lord.
We've got to have you back, definitely. And we're going to close out with the song, right?
Yes.
The one that they're,
The
this is
new
just
single.
powerful, the new single, right?
Yes.
And so we'll make sure that we have you back. We're going to go on with the song.
And
Reggie, you going to tell everybody what to do?
Yes, make sure you tune in every Friday at 9:30 for the JD and Reggie Show, the Art of Relating. And again, have a blessed weekend.
We lift you up and magnify your name for all that you've done. We love you. We love you. We love you, Lord. We magnify your name. Oh, give thanks. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord. Unto the